Good morning, Shafika. Look, let's just quickly go through things that you were doing yesterday. So first of all, you entered into the my class, and then you went through to, you can just go down to the bottom, and you just go to upload, you just upload the task. So there it says upload your unit task here, you just click on that. Right, and then it goes over to the amount of tasks submitted, and then you just press again grade, and it will basically take you back to the last work that you were busy doing. Now what you need to do is just quickly go through this task together. Okay, right, so you haven't saved and exited, so it hasn't saved any of the work here. But let's just really check on the next page. Maybe that's where you put your smiley face. Okay, right to the end. Okay, so yes, it is there. Right, so you checked on that. What I suggest is don't be too rigid on the marks allocation for every activity. So take the mark activities, because I see it is a bit difficult to try and get the marks correct. So take it from the markers breakdown. If you look at the side here, you'll see the marker gave a breakdown. So take that breakdown and put that onto your sheet. Okay, because it's going to be difficult for you to see exactly how much marks each person got for each activity, and that's going to take it too long. Okay, so what we're just looking at is looking at, are the sections done? Have they completed all the activities? And did the marker mark the whole paper? So those are the kind of things we'll look at. Just take the marks from the marker. Here and there, add one mark or so, just to create a variance. So maybe in activity 5, if 6 is not the total mark, and maybe the total mark is 8, put up a 1 and make it 7 out of 8. Okay, just to create a variance. Right, and then basically complete it right through. Right, and then also another thing that I wanted to tell you is that over here, when you're writing moderated marks, you'll see that the marker also got a mark 117 out of 140, and I think that mark they converted over to a mark out of 100, but don't worry about that. Right, so here at the bottom where you're going to put in your moderation mark, you put on your moderation mark, the marker's mark, and then you put on at the bottom, moderated by Jerome Smith. Okay, so that's what you're going to put on at the bottom of that moderated mark. Right, and then it's just one added thing that you have to do, is that you're going to take your rubric for this person. So you're going to go in and you're going to do something like what I did with Natalie. Let's see what this Natalie did. No, that's her paper. If you go to that Excel worksheet I gave you over here, right? So you're going to put in there the person's name, right? So I think it's Thoko. Let's really check again what's her name. T Nokolele. Right, so you go there and you put in T Nokolele. And then you put in the student number. Right, that won't be the student number that's there right now, so it will be a different student number. And then the assessment date, don't worry about that. What you're going to then do is put in all the scores that you have, and then when you save, you go up to save the file and you say save as, and when it says save as, you just go browse computer, and then you save it as the T Nokolele, and then you put the person's student number in. Okay, and then you save it. And then once you've saved it, now you go over to back to your Lyceum sheet, and then you'll see it says on the right hand side that you can drag and drop files here to add them. So what you're going to do is you can then just go into that and you choose a file, and then you go over to your downloads, and then you'll see over there is the file T Nokolele, and then you double click on that file. I'm not going to do that now because if I do that it's going to go onto the system. So you double click on that file, and that file will have your breakdown of scores, your moderation scores, and it will have the learner information, so that it will be it will form part of the moderation report here. So then you can just go in here. Okay, I think that's about the only thing. And then the last thing that you do is you save and show next, and then you go on to your next person. Okay, I hope that helped. If you have any problems, I am here next door. You can just message me on WhatsApp. Okay, thank you.